One of the most iconic Original Six franchises, the second most cups in league history. We're in Toronto, the home of the Leafs. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Canadiens get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. He grabs the puck here at the point. Hammers one. Denies him. He got all of it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And it's off the iron!
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
The Canadiens are on the attack. That's out of midair using great hand-eye coordination. Moves it to Tanev. Slides the puck across to McCabe. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Sends the pass over. Picked up by Dobson. Battle along the wall. Puck grab by Dobson. Here we go, on-man rush. Here's a shot. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The game is still scoreless. Takes the shot. Denies the slapper. Sends it down low. And that'll free up the puck. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Leafs win the face-off. Puck picked up by Riley. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hudson. Fires it, and he shuts the door on that.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Wasp got it along the boards. Slides the puck over. Nice poke check. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Oh, look at this. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Fires it on net. Oh, great save here.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
And play continues as that goes off the glove. Here in the late going to the frame. We're still scoreless. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Steps across the blue line. And that banks off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Laine. Made the save on the play. Puck scooped up by Laine. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot.
And one last save. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. We are underway here in period number 2. Still looking for the first goal in this one. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Montreal is looking to break through on the scoreboard, James, and I do believe they'll do it if they continue to play the way they did in the first. And in the opening frame, they had the puck, they possessed it, they did everything with it that they could, except put it behind the tender.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the feed. Gains the zone along the right wall. Rocked him in the open ice. Quick pass to Matthews. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. McCain's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck, and because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
The Leafs will play it in their own end. They get it out of the defensive end. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Across the line and on the attack. Here's a shot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. And they get the puck out. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. The Habs gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. Gains the zone on the left wing. Grabs control of it at the point. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's off a stick. Here's a short pass to Newhook. And he takes the feed. Puts it on net. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Montreal's got the puck.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Dumps it in. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Doc. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Matthews. Shot! And he turned that one aside. Past the midway mark in this period. Still no score in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
With the steal. Taken along the wall by Anderson. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the late goings of the period, we've still got zeros on the board. Toronto's won the draw. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. What a save there, using the trapper to snare it into his chest. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save! A chance! front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest for the great play by the tender.
Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. From the point, they take control of it. And that one's stopped. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Toronto's won the faceoff. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Puts it on net. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Puck is dropped on period number 3. We're still looking for the game's first goal. My voice is ready. I'm ready to call it. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Leafs win the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Slides it back to the blue line. Denies him in front. Through center along the wing. Shot! Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Stolarz. He tips it, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. Moves it quickly over to McCabe. Here they come on the attack. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Canadiens have it from their own end. Moves it to Slavkovsky. Gives it right back.
Caulfield's got to find his game, James. He hasn't been dangerous with the puck at all tonight. We really haven't seen him. He's been so quiet. But this game is still close, and he can still be the difference maker.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Slips by the check. Denies him in close. Takes the feed at the back end. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Quick pass to Gallagher. Taken by Tanev. Uses the force on that hit. Here's a short pass to Gallagher. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. Quick shot! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Here's a shot. Off target. Takes the puck along the boards. Puts it on net, and he's got that one. Angles it over to Tavares. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. My word, they really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. There's a collision. Stolarz hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Montembeault is tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Pass across to Nylander. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Comes up with the stop.
Montembeault's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Long jam in front. That's broken up. The Habs take it along the wall. Here's a chance. Stolarz freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they'll start with possession. Takes the pass. Beautiful glove stop on that one. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Matthews quick on the draw. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Montembeault's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Tavares wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Big time stop there. From the right side, moves it up ahead. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Oh, wow. Under a minute to go in the third. Slides the puck ahead to Bolduc. On the attack along the boards. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Takes the feed. The Leafs have it against the wall. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. A critical draw here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he stops that one. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Passes it over to McMahon. Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next. Players are back on the ice. They're set. As are the officials. Overtime. Let's find out. Next goal wins. Here we go. Overtime's underway. Can end it in overtime. What a save on the play.
Oh, he steals the game back with that save, James, and gives his team an opportunity now to go get the W.
Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Slides it up to Matthews. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Matthews is on the attack. Can't hang on after that hit. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a chance. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Less than 60 seconds to play here in OT. Takes it to the net. Takes the feed at the point. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
Montembeault's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick pass across to Caulfield. Shot, turns it aside. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Looking to end it, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. sounds the horn to conclude overtime, and we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who'll be the hero? I can't wait. Welcome back, everybody. These two teams have remained deadlocked after 3 periods, after overtime, but not for much longer. Time for the shootout. Shots it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Matthews is ready to answer here in this shootout. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Had a chance to pad the lead, but couldn't finish.
Wow, these situations, so much pressure is added onto the individual that has to take the shot, and he's unable to catch.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Well, he can really break it open here if he can deliver a snipe, but this makes scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist and buried the puck.
Robertson's made his way to center ice. He needs to score and makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Well, we needed a shootout, but we do have ourselves a winner, and it's time to head on home. That was fun.
It's a ton of fun, and it was an awesome game, and every time it goes to a shootout, everyone's standing on their feet on edge. The crowd is roaring, so much energy in the building. You gotta love it.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.